Luke, absolutely gutting to that last-minute goal from Bradford. First of all, just your immediate thoughts in the immediate aftermath.
Yeah, gutted for the players. They've gave it absolutely everything that second half, and when you've got a new voice, you're asking them to take things on board in a small space of time, and to a man, they've took everything that I've said to individual on the coach, and half time, we've made some changes tactically, and they've took it on board. They've gave it absolutely everything second half, and I think it's clear to see that. I'm pretty sure there's a group of fans standing next to me that are absolutely loving the football on show second half, and we're not loving the result, but there's no doubt in my mind there was a team that were trying to win that game, and unfortunately an experienced group of players that Bradford have got. They've been very clever at times throughout the game, trying to obviously frustrate, which I understand. They're at home, they're fighting for their lives, they need a result, and they've done a job on us in the end. And it's a poor goal to concede in the last minute of a game, but I'd rather us try and win a game than try and hold on to something.
How much did you change coming into this game? Obviously it's difficult coming in when a manager's just departed. Was it a case of just trying to ask them to do what they've been doing over the last few weeks, or were there things that you looked at and thought you wanted to change around?
Well, with the limited time available, it was wise to go with what's been successful. Obviously 3 wins out of 4, but what I thought I'd do is I'd speak to every single player on the coach, introduce myself, those that knew me but those that didn't, and go through their individual performances and what I think they've been doing well, and how I think I can support them, and things that they need to improve on, because it's a very, very young group of players. So from that perspective, more man management and tell them to keep doing the things they're doing. But from probably half time onwards, I'm probably telling them things to do that maybe they haven't done before, because if we're all being honest, especially when you are at home on that pitch, you have to play a certain way at times to be successful at this level, and do the horrible side, the ugly side, the organisational side of the game. And they've been doing it a lot better recently, if we go back to a few months ago when they're conceding goals at various times. But to go out and play the way they did second half and pass the ball and be as brave as I wanted them to be, I was proud of them. Second half, I really enjoyed watching. I didn't enjoy the first half, how they played. I enjoyed their endeavour, commitment, but second half I really enjoyed watching that Kettering Town team play. There's a real buzz, seeing everyone celebrating they scored that goal, and absolutely gutted for them that they've not got something out of this game, because quite clearly even the neutral would be saying that we deserved at least a point out of that game.
Jordan Crawford sort of hobbled off in the second half. Was that more precaution to take him off, or is there something a little bit more serious there?
No, more precaution. He's been carrying a little niggle for the last few weeks, and it's a 3G pitch, and 3G pitches are unforgiving, as I know. So at the end of the day, I said Jordan's a bigger picture. We've got Tuesday night and onwards, back to back, a lot of games coming up. So there's more precaution, and when you come into the fray, you learn about individuals quickly. There's boys on the bench there, and you want them to go and make an impact and see what they're all about. And I felt all the boys that came on gave me absolutely everything. And it would have been the script was written for the new boy, wasn't it? The Irish boy Mike, he's come there, he's struck it, been cleared off the line. That would have been a bit of a fairy tale start for him. But Dakari's been bright and been direct, and I thought Sharpie was absolutely magnificent when he came on. I thought his desire to get on the ball and be brave like I asked him to do, I thought he's phenomenal in the middle of the park. So yeah, I can't ask for any more of that group, and like I say, we'll have a good chat afterwards. I'll obviously have the footage. I'm happy to told them my number's there, we can go over individual performances, and we'll start preparing for Tuesday night and see what's to hold.
Obviously it's going to be a very good Kidderminster Harrier side that come Tuesday. They're flying in the league. Is there maybe part of you that thinks they might have one eye on their big FA Cup tie with West Ham at the weekend, and maybe something to exploit there?
Well, it's a great question, and I mean, I know that being there as a player, I don't care what anyone says, you concentrate on the next match. Is that horrible saying? You can't help. It's in your mind. They're going to be thinking about that game, certain individuals, but they'll say they're concentrating on the next game. But I totally agree with you. We might catch one off night. It's not an easy place to come anymore, Latimer Park. They're not going to be able to play the free-flowing football that they play on their pitch. If the boys can have a bit more of a mix to their style, like we've seen second half, then they've got every chance of getting something out of the game.
Appreciate you may not be able to answer this question, but we have to ask it anyway. Are you aware of what might be happening for Tuesday? Do you know whether you'll be in charge or whether there'll be a change in management for Tuesday?
I'm honestly not certain what's going to happen. I've got a good relationship with the owner. Of course, I can't hide that. So we do talk, and we'll talk again tomorrow morning. All it was, like I said, it was a case of having dinner with the kids and wife and getting a phone call. So, I didn't know about it until 6 p.m. last night. Get the kids to bed and try and prepare as quick as I can for the game. So that's as honest as I can be. At the end of the day, if you've got someone like myself lying around the football club, the first thing I'd do is ask him to caretake the game, and I think that's all it is. There's nothing else in it. I've said I'll be happy in the short term to take the games. Of course I am, because I want the club to do well, and I want the boys to carry on their form and to make sure there's not a lull. And from my perspective, whether it's me Tuesday or someone else, I think that second half gives them something real positive to build on. We drew the game 1-1. We should have won the game second half, but let's reflect on them key moments where we've conceded some poor goals.
And just finally, not really a question, but just a thank you from everyone for taking the reins at such short notice. You and Alan, I appreciate it can't have been easy, but like you say, to get a call late last night and juggle plans around to make it, it's much appreciated by us, and I'm sure all the fans.
No, like I say, it's never a problem. I'm happy to be the caretaker. Some people aren't, but I am. So you've got to do what's right for the football club, and hopefully they'll see that. There's plenty of passion out there today. We gave it everything, and very unfortunate not to get a result.
Thanks for talking to us. Unfortunate today, but we'll see what happens for Tuesday.
Cheers. Thank you.